So what days are we celebrating today, Kate?
Oh, Matt, today is Vanilla Cupcake Day. Which I know some people love, but to me it's kind of like, well, that's a waste of a cupcake.
Yeah.
It's so vanilla. It's also Guinness World Record Day.
Okay.
Were you obsessed with those paperbacks as a kid?
Oh, yeah. We actually talked to, and I talked about the woman with the fingernails, the really long fingernails. Yeah, I would flip through those.
And you had those books. Like, you guys owned those books?
I don't, for all I know or remember, we could have just bought it once and just flipped through it multiple times.
See, I always checked it out at the school library, and it was always like the longest wait list to get to it because everybody wanted to look at the weirdos. Yeah, the long fingernails and the tallest man and the shortest woman and longest hair. And
that was nice of you to say weirdo and not freak show.
I did choose my words wisely.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people might still object to weirdo, but I know.
Still better, but weirdo's better than freak show, right?
Yes.
It was weird to us because we'd never seen those people in real life. And this was a paperback of black and white photos that we were like, wow, look how long those fingernails are.
Every once in a while, I'll see a bearded lady on YouTube.
Oh.
But
yeah,
just as an aside. Yeah. Okay. Not on purpose. I'm not seeking it out.
I was not going to ask.
Yeah.
Because we don't kink shame. We don't kink shame.
Your Mom's House is a good show on YouTube, and they often show off weirdos.
I really thought you were slamming me for a second. Well, your mom. I didn't know it was an actual show.
Yeah, Your Mom's House. It's a good show.
Your Mom's House.
Yeah.
Today is also Sesame Street Day.
Oh.
Can you tell me how to get
Wicca Wicca to Sesame Street?
Right.
Wicca Wicca.
Because
sunny day, clouds away.
Yes. Sunny days. Keeping the clouds away.
Good remix.
On my way. Okay, so Sesame Street premiered on this day in 1969. So that's why it's Sesame Street Day.
It's a good one. Quality programming right there.
Yep.
Thanks, Kate.
Yeah.
Kate, I ran into some devices for Thanksgiving.
Devices for Thanksgiving. Are they kitchen robots that cut your turkey for you?
Not quite. They do mention the apple peeler corer slicer.
Mm-hmm.
It was very difficult for me to say all those words just now.
You did it great.
Thank you. Specific recommendation is the Johnny Apple Peeler, but I've seen multiple of these that all look pretty efficient.
Okay. The apple core peeler thing that my aunt brought one year, it's like straight out of colonial times. Like what do you call it? You vice it onto your countertop.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then you put your apple. It looks straight out of like the museum.
That's basically this, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was expecting it to be like fancy because it's, a device.
Like you press a button and there it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would never call this a device.
Sorry. There is the Thermopop thermometer, a kitchen thermometer they go into the turkey with.
Yes.
Instead of trying to do it by sight and be like, is that the right color juice to come out of there to tell me that's done? Because an undercooked or overcooked turkey is not a fun time.
Not a good time. No.
And they point to it's a fairly cheap one. The Thermopop is from ThermoWorks.
Okay.
They're kind of the company that specializes in the various different devices that do that, except you have to wait 3 seconds for a reading instead of 1 second in the $100 model. So you got to wait. Yeah, I know.
What's your time worth?
Right, exactly. What's your time worth? And then my favorite suggestion because they also mention apps in here, a meditation app and breathing reminders.
For Thanksgiving.
Yep, you're going to need it.
My mom always has her trusty legal pad where she's got her notes and her times, and this is what time this needs to go in, this is what time this needs to go out.
Uh-huh.
And I sent her something, I think it was Pinterest, where it was like a Thanksgiving Day planner printout. So I was like, Mom, all you have to do is plug in your times, and then you've got it all right there. And she's like, thank you.
Yeah.
I think it was like, thanks for thinking of me, but I'm going to stick to my legal pad.
Yeah, but trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Matt, we've got some celebrity birthdays today, so I thought we'd play How Old Are They?
Celebrities.
Well done. Well done.
Our official theme. Thank you.
Regulators, mount up. How old do you think Warren G is turning today?
Warren G? Oh, dear.
Warren G is on the streets trying to consume.
Oh, that's pretty impressive.
I don't know what I did yesterday, but I'll never forget the words to Regulators. I don't even know if Warren G has other songs, but Warren G, how old is Warren G turning today?
46?
52.
52.
52.
Okay.
Yep.
I feel okay about that guess. I thought I might
I do
be
too.
way off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ellen Pompeo. Grey's Anatomy. Meredith Grey.
Okay.
How old is Ellen Pompeo?
Oh, man, that show's been on forever.
Now, she's had a lot of work done, so...
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you are? Why would you joke about such a thing, Kate?
Because she always looks like she's puckering the duck lips.
So she probably has.
Which makes it look like she's had work done.
So she probably has. 50. Is she 50?
She's 53. Very close. She looks good for 53.
Yeah, my only real guess on that was like, God, that show's... Is it still on? Or is it done finally?
It's still on, and they've kind of been phasing her out.
Okay. I thought maybe I'd heard
like she's still on the show, but she's not the lead character. But
gotcha.
You know. Okay. Tracy Morgan is having a birthday today. How old is Tracy Morgan?
I'll say Tracy Morgan is 51.
54.
54. Lots of 50-somethings today.
That was close, yes. I will tell you this next person is not 50-something.
Okay. Spoiler.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sinbad. How old is Sinbad?
So good old Sinbad.
And you remember those rumors that Sinbad died?
Yes, yeah. For a long time, Sinbad was constantly dying on Wikipedia. But
constantly.
Wikipedia's got much better at maintaining Sinbad's profile. I will say Sinbad, he's not in his 50s. I would have guessed potentially 50-something, but he's not in his 50s. I'll say he's 62.
66.
66.
So close.
Sinbad.
Kids, if you don't know who Sinbad is, look up.
Why?
Because he's funny. He's a funny comedian.
Oh, he just hasn't really done anything in forever.
Forever,
so
right.
What they need to look up? Jingle All the Way?
Is that it?
I think he's in Jingle All the Way.
Isn't there one where he's a Secret Service and he's like first kid or something like that?
Oh, maybe. That sounds like a Sinbad.
His stand-up is really good, too. And it's PG. He's one of those comedians that doesn't cuss.
Boring.
Well, I'm saying kids, you can look him up because it's safe.
Okay.
Tracy Morgan, I wouldn't say kids. Look up Tracy Morgan stand-up. Do not, without a parent's permission.
Yeah, because Chris Rock is who you want. Chris Rock.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Thanks, Kate.
Yeah.
Okay, Kate, so you sent me this photo of a mountain of the Christmas tree cakes with the message, a loyal listener just sent me this from her local Hy-Vee.
Yes.
And when I say mountain, let me look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4,
it is
5,
a
6,
display.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's like 12 units high. So 12 Christmas tree cakes high by like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wide, maybe 8 or 9 wide.
Mm-hmm. And I want to say it's 2 for $5. So, and will you look at that picture, Matt? Blow it up. These are all the white Christmas trees, except for there's one row at the very end.
There's one sliver. Yeah, the very far right is the chocolate version of the Christmas tree cakes. And it's just discussed the other day. I wasn't even aware that the chocolate ones existed until now.
Mm-hmm.
But
gosh, they're so good.
You voted, and Hy-Vee knows that they need to have like a 10-to-1 ratio of white. Well, and that's just the customer facing.
Yeah.
Need to know what's going on behind the scenes.
2 for $5. Hy-Vee.
That's lots of Christmas tree cakes.
They do have the Christmas brownies on there too, but that still is not the, like, you have to look for those in that picture. These are all the white. Oh gosh, so good. So good.
Yes, it is the official Christmas snack cake of the Matt and Kate show. the white icing Little Debbie Christmas tree cake. And we love pictures of ridiculous snack cakes stacked up to the ceiling. So if you, dear listener, encounter those, please send them to us. And you can find us on Facebook. Go there.
Yeah. Matt, we've got some interesting days in history today.
What'd we do?
I mean, I don't want to say fun because you might be like, wow, womp.
Yeah, interesting is kind of a tip-off.
Interesting. On this day in 1775, the Continental Marines were created.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because they're continental. It's not the United States, it's continental. So back in the day, they were divvying up their branches of the military.
No Alaska and Hawaii.
Nope. 1908. This is the part where I say it's interesting because how do they really know this for sure? But 1908, on this day, the first Bible was placed in a hotel room.
In 1908?
In 1908. And I don't know how he'd like, hey guys, I'm putting this Bible in the hotel.
Right.
Alert the presses. Like, how would one keep track of that?
Good point. That's exactly where my mind was. And I got to think there had to be some mom and pop motel or something that forced the word of the Lord onto people. But
it's not forcing, it's providing.
Oh, okay. I want a whole library.
Providing.
I want a whole library in there.
Okay.
I've already read that one.
I've already read this one, start to finish.
Yeah.
1969, Sesame Street premiered. That's why it's Sesame Street Day.
Right.
And in 1982, the Vietnam Veterans Memorial opened in Washington, D.C., which I still feel like there's a newness of this memorial. When I lived in D.C., every time I went to the Vietnam Veterans Memorial or was walking by, it was always packed. Always packed.
Oh, so, you know what I think is not packed enough is the National World War I Museum in Kansas City. They're by Union Station.
Agreed.
And especially it's going to look real pretty around the holidays out there, so go check it out. That's a cool museum.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Kate.
Yeah.
I watched Citizen Kane last night.
Interesting.
Yeah, are you familiar with this movie?
I am.
I forget if someone had posted about it on Twitter or what prompted me to do this, but I went ahead and searched my Apple TV for Citizen Kane, and sure enough, it's on HBO.
Okay.
And for the unfamiliar, it's a black and white film. Many people think it's the best film of all time, starring, written by, directed by Orson Welles. And it was good.
Rosebud, right?
Rosebud, right.
Have you seen it before?
I had not.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like rewatching it.
No, I had not watched. It was one of those ones where I'm like, I probably should watch that someday when I'm in the mood, you know, if it's so good. And then it's black and white or whatever. And then I was like, oh, turns out that some of this movie was spoiled by the Simpsons episode.
Now, I had to watch it in college for a class.
Oh, okay.
So every time I hear one of the greatest movies, I'm like, when was this list made? Because...
Oh, I thought maybe it's just because you were hungover.
No, it was for an English class, so I definitely had to be like paying attention. But
English?
Maybe for the time that it was made.
English class?
Well, I was an English major.
Well, I know, but it wasn't a book first.
We were in a film adaptation class.
Oh, I see. Yeah. But it was not a book first, though, right? Because I read the Wikipedia afterward, you know, like I do. And they indicated it was an original screenplay. Am I wrong?
I don't know, Matt. Oh, okay. It was 20-some years ago that I had to watch it in college, and I wasn't super impressed.
Okay.
But I had to pay attention because it was my major, so I was, as opposed to like my theology classes where I could like kind of tune out.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Let's be honest. Like, it was the science and math classes that I tuned out.
And you passed those classes?
I did. I graduated.
Oh, ooh. Check out the natural math and science skills on Kate.
The gen ed math and science skills on Kate. The ones that will get you by.
Right.
To get to your degree. That you just have to do.
To get to your English major. Right.
Yes.
Right. Fair enough.
Yes. I want to go to classes where we watch movies. Thank you.
Yay.
So what'd you think, Citizen Kane?
Thumbs up. Yeah, it's really good.
One of the best of all time?
I could see why people would say that. Yeah. But I mean, it's not like there's a ton of special effects or anything.
No.
So, yeah, I would recommend it. It's really good. Whether the kids have the patience for it, I don't know. It definitely tested my attention span at times, but that's pretty much any movie.
Did you stay off of your phone while you were watching it?
I did. Phone was face down, and I just paused a couple of times to go get a new drink. That was it. It's a 3 whiskey film.
It's a 3 whiskey phone.
Yeah. I give it 3 whiskeys.
Then that surprises me that you were able to keep your hands off your phone towards the end.
Really?
Because that's what tends to get me in movies.
Oh,
I'm like,
okay.
Well, I've had a couple of whiskeys and this is kind of getting long, so I'm going to grab my phone. I'll just listen while I'm playing solitaire.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. No, it was good enough to hold me through 3 whiskeys without me touching my phone at all. Yeah, phone was face down the whole time.
The whole time.
Apple Watch was off. No notifications possible. It was great.
Matt, you were just talking about your Apple Watch, and I feel like I have crept over to, I think I might get an Apple Watch.
Okay, so previously on Matt and Kate, you had a Fitbit that expired on you.
I did. Okay. I was going to restart it. It won't start back up again. I haven't had it very long, but it's like my 3rd Fitbit because I don't feel like I need all of the capabilities of an Apple Watch.
Okay.
But I was telling Monty, like, I just didn't realize how much I used my watch, used the Fitbit as a watch, I guess.
Right, to see the time.
Yeah, because it stopped sending notifications to my wrist a long time ago, which I was like, that's okay. I don't really need texts on my wrist that often. It's fine. It was kind of annoying, but not terrible.
It would still tell you if someone was calling?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nope. It was just counting my steps and telling me what time it was and what my heart rate was. But so Monty wants to get me an Apple Watch for our anniversary, which I feel like is way too big of an anniversary gift. I'm not comfortable with that much money on my wrist for the capabilities that I'm not going to or don't need as much. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the more I tell him, no, I don't want it, the more I'm like, well, I need a watch though. So are you going to order this or do I need to go to Walmart and get like a $10 watch? Like,
oh yeah, get a Casio. Those are pretty cool.
I mean, I've already told him like, that's too much. I don't want it. But now I'm like, okay, put up or shut up, babe, because I need a watch. So
wait. So you say, no, I don't want it. And then your next line of thought is put up or shut up?
Kind of like, so are you going to order it or not?
Well, have you said the phrase, you know what, I think I would like one of those to him yet?
I said that's too nice.
Well, yeah, so there needs to be another step in the process.
Yeah, I feel guilty about that, though.
Oh, gosh.
So,
come on, Kate.
But the more I think about it, the more I'm like, maybe I do want an Apple Watch.
It's pretty nice. Pretty good time.
Yeah.
Yep. Highly recommend, and if you aren't, but if you, dear listener, on Android, I hear there's some good alternatives to Apple Watch out there, since the Apple Watch doesn't pair to Android. But it's really good. I mean, the majority of the things I like, yes, I like seeing the time. I check the time often. That's probably the number one deal. But I like having the weather here. You know, it shows me the current temp.
Yeah.
And the notifications more than anything. The fact, and my dad just recently got an Apple Watch too. And I was like, what do you like most about it? And not having to take my phone out of my pocket.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
I have no idea what time it is unless I have my phone nearby.
Yeah, plus you're one to keep your phone upstairs when you're downstairs, right?
Yeah, I'm not good about keeping my phone on my person in the house.
You can take calls on it too.
Yeah.
And then it'd be just like Dick Tracy, like you've always wanted to be, right?
Yes. I did want a Dick Tracy watch back in the day.
Yeah. And then we just need to get you the hat and the trench coat. And boom, there you'd be.
Done.
Get it. When's your anniversary? December something?
Nope. November 22nd.
November 22nd.
1122.
Yeah, because that sounds like Christmas. Are you guys more into anniversary gifts than Christmas gifts?
No, but he was saying anniversary because that's next.
Oh, yeah. Right,
and I said that should be anniversary and Christmas because it is a lot.
Gotcha. Yeah, my mom actually got my dad the Apple Watch for Christmas, but then decided that he should be able to enjoy it now and gave it to him now.
That's nice.
She's a sweetheart.
She is.
Yeah.
So what should be my reciprocal anniversary / Christmas gift? Because normally I'd say something like tools or something for hunting. But I don't know what tools he needs. And how fun is it to like get somebody a Home Depot gift card and be like, go pick out your tools, babe. And hunting, he made a big deal about not being able to go hunting this winter. So he doesn't want to go spend money on stuff to hunt.
I don't know.
So
ask him.
Ask him what he wants?
Yeah.
Tried that. You know what he wants? Nothing.
Oh.
That's why I'm putting it to you.
Well, just give him the cash equivalent of the Apple Watch.
That's boring.
Give an envelope full of cash and coins.
You know what I was kind of thinking, though? I was kind of thinking a couple's spa day for us.
Ooh, there you go.
But it feels selfish because I get to go too.
That's what you want.
Uh-huh. I know he could use a massage, though.
And a mani-pedi.
Mm-hmm. We did just do pedis a couple weeks ago as a family. It was fantastic.
Oh, sounds wholesome.
His dogs were barking and needed some TLC.
I don't know if I follow that analogy.
What? You never heard people's feet called their dogs?
No.
After a long day, you go, oh, my dogs are barking.
Nope.
Take your shoes off?
No. I do recommend everyone take their shoes off, though, when they get home.
Dogs are barking. Yep. His feet needed some TLC, so instead of me offering to do it, the four of us went and got pedis on a Sunday morning. It was fantastic.
What color toes did he go for?
He wouldn't do a polish.
Oh,
no,
on,
I know.
Mommy.
The girls were like, come on. Not even clear, Dad. And he was like, no. I know. Boring.
Give me a break. Yeah.
Yep. They had to get out these huge power tools to like work on his heels.
An industrial sander, yeah.
Right. I did when I made the appointment, like, and we need the strongest technician for my husband's feet, please. Put your back into it.
Yeah.
Come on. Matt, tomorrow is Veterans Day.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Right. And Wendys is celebrating Veterans Day by offering active military and veterans a free breakfast combo. So, veterans, plan on getting your breakfast tomorrow at Wendys. Bring your ID at participating locations.
And Kate is a paid endorser of Wendys.
But I was not given that information by Wendys. I saw it on the internet.
In this case, the information comes to you, dear listener, courtesy only of Kate, simply of Kate.
Yeah. I did not get paid to tell veterans to go get your breakfast combo for free tomorrow.
I wonder if you could get is that just their way to get them in there to get a Frosty, you think?
Maybe.
Yeah, Frosty sounds good with breakfast.
I thought you were going to say, wonder if you can get a kickback. I'm like, I know. How do I turn that in?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Right.
I'm just kidding. But I thought it might be too late for breakfast tomorrow when we talk. Yeah. So put a little note in your phone.
Give them some heads up.
Yeah. Get a free breakfast at Wendys for veterans.
And you might consider just Googling tomorrow morning, too, because a lot more might surface. Do a Google News search or whatever for Veterans Day deals.
Veterans Day deals, yes.
Please stop licking psychedelic toads, National Park Services warns, Kate.
Isn't that so weird that they have to put out that warning?
Yeah. So you're going to stop?
Well, I never started, but good to know now that I shouldn't.
Right. If you're in a national park and you encounter one of these toads, here's what you're looking for. It's like 7 inches long. And okay, I won't go into specific detail on the other things.
Right?
The Park Service described it as totally terrifying. Get it?
Get it?
Totally terrifying. As we say with most things you come across in the national park, whether it be a banana slug, unfamiliar mushroom, or a large toad with glowing eyes in the dead of night, please refrain from licking. It's such beautiful writing there.
Who comes out and is like, yeah, you know what we should do with this toad? We should lick it. I don't get that.
Well, this article that I have in front of me kind of indicates that it might be a myth, that people might not be doing this. You know?
They're just looking for publicity for us to say that they're saying don't lick the toads?
Well, they could be trying to get publicity just for the park services in general.
Right.
Not necessarily. And they're like, just go get some proper LSD somewhere, please. Leave us alone. Okay, they don't say that in here either. I lied. That is not there. Yeah, I don't get it. And it's one of those things, like many things, like once upon a time, man stumbled upon the fact that they could trip. You can go on a psychedelic trip by licking a toad. That's lots of different animals you lick to see what happens.
Yeah, I don't know who's licking animals. You don't know where they've been. Even if I had a toad in my aquarium, I don't want to be like, I know exactly where this guy's been. I'm still going to lick his back. Nope, not happening.
Well, that's because you know that wouldn't be a psychedelic toad, so it wouldn't be worth it, though.
Ugh.
What about your dog? Did your dog ever kiss you, lick your face, and get into your mouth some?
Unfortunately, the answer is yes, but it is never voluntarily.
It's not you licking the dong?
I'm never like, hey, Winnie, come lick my face.
And then you French kiss.
Well,
it's not like that?
No, it's even like worse when it's like, oh, it went in my mouth.
Peh. Do you go get some Listerine then or what? What do you do?
No, I take a shot of vodka.
Okay, there you go. Any excuse to get drunk?
Not get drunk. I mean, shot here, shot there.
Yeah. Maintain a buzz. Excuse me.
There you go.
Always maintaining a buzz. It's Matt and Kate.
Is that our new merchandise?
That's our new slogan. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't talk to me until I've had my Matt and Kate is still our main slogan. Don't worry.